Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys something really cool today. These were toys that I used to play with when I was a kid, probably in my early teens. Basically, they are little handheld games that were created by Tiger back in, I think, the mid-90s. And I used to play with these all the time when I was a kid. And these pretty much came out, I think, just before the time of the original Game Boy. So these are pretty much, you know, what we were playing as, you know, when we were kids before the Game Boy came out. So I'm going to show you guys one right now. I have this one here, Simon's Quest, Tiger Handheld. So I was just going to bring this up to the screen, to the camera here a little bit closer, so you guys can check that out. And basically, what it had was, it was just like a black, it was just like a black pixel screen. So all the characters are pixelated. It had, you know, it had a D-pad on it. It had a jump and a punch button. So you know, it was a very basic little system, but you know, they were a lot of fun to play at the time. Again, this was before the time of the original Game Boy system, so I don't even think Nintendo was in the handheld market at the time when these came out. You know, and when I was a kid, you know, I used to play with these all the time. My mom used to take me to a store called Consumers Distributing, which I think went out of business in like 1997 or 1998, or maybe even earlier. But I always used to buy these when I was a kid. My mom used to take me to Consumers, and I always used to beg her to buy me some of these. And the one that I used to play in particular a lot when I was a kid was Double Dragon. Yep, there it is, Double Dragon. And then they released Double Dragon 2. So these two games, I used to play the hell out of them. You see those, right? They were a lot of fun. I used to love these ones. I actually picked up one recently from eBay, and I actually got a steal on this because this one, Ninja Gaiden 2, goes for about 150 bucks on eBay, and I ended up getting it for 50 bucks. Some guy had it on eBay, and I don't know how I found it. It was kind of a fluke, but the guy had it for $49 on a buy it now, so I snatched it up right away because that was pretty much a steal, and these are impossible to find. So there it is, Ninja Gaiden 2, worth about 150 bucks on eBay. I managed to find one for 50 bucks, so I lucked out. But this one was my favorite of all time. The one thing I liked about this one was that it had a built-in speaker, so there was actually like a narrator talking, and every time you died, he would say something, blah blah blah. It was something cheesy and corny, but you know, at the time it was you know, the greatest thing in the world, right? An actual handheld talking video game system, you know what I mean? So this one here was probably my favorite one. I played the hell out of this one. Another one I had that I played a lot when I was a kid was Ninja Turtles, and I actually picked this one up. You can see it right there, Ninja Turtles. I actually picked this one up from a store in Milton, which is about 40 minutes away from me. It's a store called Toy Rat, and he had this for about 15 bucks, and I was actually surprised that it was actually that cheap, because you don't come across these anymore nowadays, right? These are pretty hard to find, and this one here, I was able to test it. It worked, you know. So you know, 15 bucks. The name of the store is Toy Rat. This guy's out in Milton, Ontario, and this guy's got like an awesome kick-ass retro store. He's got like all old NES games, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and then you know, anything you guys are looking for, this guy's got it. And he happened to have a couple of these, a couple of other ones. I actually picked up Simon's Quest from him, and I also picked up Shinobi. There's that one there, Shinobi. So yeah, you know, these were games that I played when I was a kid, and they were a hell of a lot of fun, and I still enjoy playing them now. So you know, if you come across them for nostalgic purposes, or you know, if you're a retro collector, I highly recommend picking these up. They're still a lot of fun to play. I still play them, you know, I still play them now every once in a while, and they bring back a lot of memories. So you know, that's it. That's the Tiger handheld gaming era. It was just before the Nintendo released the Game Boy, and of course, as we all know, once the Game Boy came out, it pretty much kicked ass, and all the other handheld systems were pretty much wiped off the market overnight. And it's kind of sad because these were really cool little devices, but you know, now they're nice to have from a nostalgic you know, viewpoint, and they just bring back a lot of memories. So that's it. That's Tiger Handheld, and I'll see you guys next time.